Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder, Jarren Duran.
16, Jarren Duran.
That catches the zone for a strike, and we are underway.
First pitch, 6:05.
Just missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Wade Boggs in the box now as he leaves that one up
ball,
high.
no strikes.
Eovaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 down, bases empty. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Going 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series. Fastball for a strike. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 34.
So digging in, David Ortiz. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford pulls that one down, and that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
This one in the air, center field. Duran makes the grab, 1 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
The third baseman,
it features a great veteran presence, Rafael Palmeiro.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases. And you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Adrian Beltre in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Beltre launched a homer in his most recent game. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Man at first with one gone. Up next for the Rangers, Nate Walker.
No,
and
that's
there's the
high.
ball. Fouled off down the right side. Red Sox already leading. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Palmeiro will hit next. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Beltre on third. Walker at first. One gone. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The throw home. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head to the second in Arlington. All tied 1-1. Back at Globe Life Field. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Jim Rice. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Rice getting to start in right. Batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. On the inside corner for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down to the zone consistently.
And here it comes. And it remains 2-2. as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here's Alex Bregman. And ball 1. In the air, left field. Langford brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Gibson up next for the Red Sox. 2 for 7 in the series so far. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Josh Young. Crochet back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. There's the strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that
0-2.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Gibson hauls it in for the out. And they're two
Batting
down.
eighth, the center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And Jock Peterson stands in. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. So Jock is retired on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Arlington, now batting Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, no outs. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. swings and misses, struck him out. But no advance from the runners.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Wernberger into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jim Rice. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time. Tap foul at the plate.
One and one.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong up and throwing. The 1-1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Boggs at third. Ortiz at second. Rice on at first with 2 down. That one's in there. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Josh Gibson on deck for Boston. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off. on the inside corner for called strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. First pitch misses. That one hit the knees for a strike.
1-1.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
Second baseman.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now here is Adrian Beltre. Singled and scored his first time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about.
Now he launches a throw over his head. Lead runner around second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here's a big power threat. Nate Walker. Golden opportunity right here. The shortstop takes the ball. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Bregman is under it.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And that's a little high. Probably looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Here's a 2-0. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth.
Catcher,
and now Josh Gibson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Story now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Trevor Story.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one lifted to left. Langford settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Duran in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one's upstairs.
No, that's a ball.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Pudge Rodriguez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Josh Young. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down the pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
Ball one there. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's out to center field. Duran on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Eovaldi back to work. Ripped to first. Caught. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Williams goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. That one fouled off. Ripped to short. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Got him swinging. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning, here is Jock Peterson. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Way outside, 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bernardino getting loose as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter. I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike to the outside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way high.
Ball, that's up.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. And now Michael Young. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jacob Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Webb.
So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And it's even up.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Now it's the right fielder, Jim Rice. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he gets Bregman. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Josh Winkowski. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
25, Josh Winkowski.
Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre.
The third baseman,
2 for 2.
Adrian Beltre.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in the dirt. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. Hendricks also getting ready. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's downstairs and outside. That's a walk. Went with a cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. And here is Rafael Palmeiro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the move. Ball misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down.
No, that missed.
That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike. Two outs.
That's up. That's a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that is out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Luke
Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Just missed.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
One down, base is empty. And a strike on the outside edge.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 count.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a slider misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Duran.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Outside. And the count even 1-1. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Hey. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs.
Ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Jackson checks over to first, and he's back. That one ripped. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That misses. Ball 1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man at second. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Manny Ramirez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. And now it's filled up.
Count's full.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Luke Jackson out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Chris
Rangers,
Martin gets handed the rock out of the
number
pen.
55.
Well, I got to think he probably has a
Chris
little extra in the tank facing his
Martin.
former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First pitch
That's the
doesn't
ball.
find the zone.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. Young with the throw to first. And that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Deceptive
The
slider
center
right there.
fielder,
Stayed in the tunnel a
number
long
4,
time. Got that hitter
Jock
out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Peterson.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Peterson just got a piece of it. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
That
missing
missed, that's
there.
the ball.
And a count 1 and 2 on Jock.
1-2.
And they'll do it again. Next offering
the ball.
upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out there to center. Duran makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for
Langford.
Texas, Wyatt Langford. Not even
1 out.
close there. And that is ball 1. And that's down and away. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Martin, a 6'8" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. One up, one down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Rice, the next to hit, takes outside.
Nope, ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty, and now it's filled up. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Rice, the runner at second with one away.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Man at second. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner. 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Man on second, 2 down.
2-2.
Close
That's the
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Walker. The throw to first. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
83.
bottom of the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top
Leading
of the
up
order.
for the
And now it's the Rangers
second
leadoff
baseman,
hitter, Michael Young.
Young.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. 1 away.
Now batting the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
And because of that big
1-0.
power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hard hit, right side. Ortiz takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting the shortstop, Nate Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Nate Walker. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First pitch, just misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Rafael Palmeiro waiting to hit for the Rangers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Duran makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hoby Milner.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41, Hoby Milner.
Here's Trevor
Leading off
Story.
for Boston, the
You talk
shortstop,
about elite
Trevor
defensive players, especially in the
Story.
middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Oh, he gloves it.
The center fielder, number 16.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Popped up, and that's foul.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The batter, the third baseman,
Wade Boggs up next for the Red Sox. Now snap throw to first. Duran dives back in safely. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swings through the sweeper. Duran, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike three, led back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
The batter, number 9. Designated
Here now the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
1-2.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. One hit, one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, and now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Bernardino back to work. Ball one low.
Ball.
Grounds one to short. Story. And he beats it. He's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
To third. Fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles.
The
Just
batter,
found a way to
number
slap
6.
that ball down the third
Designated
baseline.
hitter,
That's really
Young.
excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brennan Bernardino is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for
Now
the runners
pitching for
on
Boston.
base. Back with a new pitcher after
Number
this.
44.
Here comes the closer here in the
Aroldis
ninth, Aroldis Chapman. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now, as a
1-1.
hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline
Up
by
next
not
for the
offering
Rangers,
at that last pitch
The
down.
right fielder,
Bases loaded, nobody out.
Garcia.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's up.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. And now just a 2-run deficit.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Marcus Semien.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Base.
Substitution now at second
Number
base.
5.
And here's the pinch runner, Ian Kinsler.
Kinsler.
And fouled off. Fought off foul. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That's to third. Fair ball around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Mickey moving second base. On to pinch run, Leody Taveras.
Leody.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
One-run game, bottom 9. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hard liner. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Young.
He's 2 outs away. Michael Young getting ready to hit.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre, trying to deliver as the hero. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Now
That lack of execution
shortstop,
puts a little pressure on the defense,
Walker.
too, to try to prevent another run. It's been a rough inning, and he's not instilling a lot of confidence on the mound right now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aroldis Chapman gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help for his teammate coming in behind him. New pitcher on now, Justin Slayton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Nate Walker now at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Late swing fouled off. So they're all loaded up. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Rangers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.